Advertising agency business has been quite interesting. So for example, if you're an advertising agency and you're also buying media, so what would happen, because I work on the other side of the table as a brand manager and as a CMO and a group marketing head for a number of multinationals abroad. And when I was working there, I would see that my ad agency would come, and I experienced all the way from Saatchi and Saatchi to the 4Ms and also, SMEs and startup agencies with a 4-man show. So the idea was that whenever they would come to me, I couldn't really find agencies that would give me that industry insight and would come to me as a commercial advisor. So it was always me and my team who would be giving them the basic content, the basic creative direction, the brief, and so on and so forth. And the worst part was that these agencies would come down to us and they would shove down our throat about certain media spend. So they would say, hey, why don't you get this billboard? Or why don't you get this building wrap? And why don't you advertise on the airport? Now, the reason is that they would always promote media from where they were getting the maximum commission, whether or not it works for my brand or not, right? So there comes the conflict of interest and a big question mark when it comes to the integrity of an agency who happens to be the custodian and somebody you can trust with your brand, right? So when it comes to budgeting, so every other agency I would meet, they would say, oh, how about if you increase just 20% of your marketing budget and we could do this, right? And then you increase the budget and they would say, oh, what if you increase another 100% of the budget and we can do this? So it's always the same pitch. And I also realized that there is a huge gap where people are looking for a marketing partner compared to an agency, which is more like an extension of their own marketing function, which has a dedicated team that works for them. And the corporation or the company doesn't really need a marketing manager, but we work as your brand manager, as a marketing manager. We initiate ideas. We give you the competitive reports. We help you position the brand. And we are there to be a custodian of your marketing budget, making sure you get the maximum value for every dollar spent. And that is the foundation of why the agency was laid out.